Welcome to the actual moving vlog. Know that for my last video, I started off by calling it the moving vlog, but it was really just the settlement vlog of waiting to actually own the house officially. So we now own the house. I dropped the announcement on Instagram, and basically we have just spent the last 4 days of owning the house, going back and forth on most days and cleaning, as well as dropping items off every time. We have only been visiting at night so far because of Bill's work meetings, but today, because it is Friday and he finishes at 11, between that and my meetings, we're going to quickly get over there. So burnt out in the winter. We got to have a really chill pre-settlement period. It was almost a couple months of just basically looking forward to the move, and we didn't have to actually buy anything because we basically wanted to own the house before taking proper measurements and ordering the furniture to the house. So we didn't actually get anything. A lot of people thought we were prepping during that time, and we actually weren't. So we actually pretty much got to just look to the future and just enjoy. And having only the health problems that I have and not having that plus the house hunting was such a welcome change just for my mind and body, because I was so overwhelmed in the middle of the year and just so burnt out. So I am really glad. What we've been doing the last few nights, mainly besides dropping our boxes off, is actually cleaning the kitchen cupboards, which we don't know what substance has stained all of the insides yellow. I only saw it once when I opened one cupboard during the inspection, but I was like, I like the rest of the house enough, I'll deal with that if I get it. And so we are looking at it now. The rest of the house honestly seems all right. It's not perfect, but it's definitely not dirty. It's just the inside of the cupboards that were like, we don't know if this is an ingredient of food. We don't know if this is just from old age, because the other cupboards, for example, the bathroom sink one, I think is the same and was installed the same time, and it doesn't have the yellow staining. So we genuinely don't know what it is, but we spent ages with different ingredients, scrubbing a lot, trying to get the stain out, and we made change, but we didn't make a lot of progress. Like, you can see it slowly fading, but there's just no point spending weeks on end cleaning every single yellow cupboard. So we are actually considering now repainting it white ourselves and literally just getting a bucket of paint and just going all over it. We'll confirm that later today, because it's just the exchange for time. Like, I don't know how long it'll take to actually get the stains out, considering we've barely made it budge in like 4 days of trying. So that's definitely something for us to consider today. I am going to finish my makeup and then I will be consistently updating this vlog. We made it to the house for the 4th time this week, and I'm sitting in what will become my office because I have a meeting. This is all the boxes that we have so far, and I'll take you guys on a little tour before my meeting starts. This is Bill's office, and then we already have some artwork which is not permanently going to be there, but we've just brought it over. This is the kitchen because we've been working the most in here so far. So I'll show you guys the stains I was talking about. You can see that it's pretty yellow, and it used to be even worse. So we've really gone through it with what's called the crud. It's this. It's about $17 for this, and it removes a lot of things like goo, gum, grease. Basically, that's why you can see it streaking down. So obviously that has to be cleaned up after, but basically you just kind of let it melt it. So this is a better example of how yellow it was before, because this part I've worked the most on. And we also have our little toys here. They're so cute. It's almost all of them. I have a couple big ones still at our current house, and then I'll take them over. This mat will remain in the living room for anyone who has kids and wants to bring them over. These are items we just brought into the house. Another painting. And that's pretty much it, going around in a circle. What do you think so far?
Loving it.
Just thought I would drop in to give you an update on how packing up is going at our current house. So I'm so sleep deprived from the last week, just driving back and forth between my two houses, which are an hour apart sometimes, and that's a lot. So it's getting really exhausting, but I'm trying to stay positive because you guys know that I get stressed so easily. And yes, that is a David lyrics explaining video in the background because I cannot believe that he is possibly a pedo murderer. Crazy. Anyway, I basically don't have as many material things as I think the average 24-year-old girl in Sydney has. I think, obviously, like, I will never know the truth, but I just think I don't have that many things. So I am about to start on some clothes, for example, some winter ones since it's going into spring now, and everything else I put out into the lounge just for now, like in boxes. But I genuinely don't think I have that much to pack. Some things I want to keep here for now, like meds, desk will be moved later. I feel like everything else I own materially has already been moved to the house or is out there right now to be put into the car. Like, I genuinely don't think I own that many things, but maybe I'm just not looking into things properly. For example, there's the top shelf of my cupboard that I have not ventured into. So maybe there could be a lot there. I don't know. But I just thought I would drop in to give this update because I actually don't think I have that many things as of now, at least. Hello, just thought I'd give an update today. So basically we are going to actually head to the house tonight because I moved my office day. So we don't need to wake up early tomorrow. So we're going to go back to the house, finish the grass, take the boxes of items we've already brought over into the garage instead, just so the tradies all have space. And I will try and finish off the cupboards. I don't know if I'll finish, I'm not gonna lie, because there's still the other side of the kitchen that I haven't even started. So we'll just see what happens. But it'll be another night of being there from, by the time we arrive, around 3:45. So we will hopefully not leave too late, but we are not going to be visiting on Wednesday at all this week, and we will go, I'm pretty sure, the rest of the week. So working really hard to try and get everything done. With the quotes as well that we got from tradies for blinds and electrician, we are going to look at both of them and see if we have to pick and choose what we want because of money. We are not 100% sure if we are just going to DIY the blinds with some Bunnings ones or if we're going to go with professional, like, nice material ones. And then with the electrician, pretty much everything we asked to get done, we just want it to get done. You can't really get like any like worse quality lights or anything because they kind of need to match what's already there. So we'll just see what the pricing is like. And yeah, that is how everything is going. But I am feeling so restless because when there is too much going on in my life, I just can't concentrate. So for example, like my 9 to 5, I just like cannot focus because I feel like my brain is just house and David. I know it's David, but I call him David. So everything is like playing in my head and I'm like, I'm hungry. I can't sit down to do this task. I can't finish it. So I really need to lock in, especially tomorrow when I have to actually prep for meetings. But yeah, that is my little update. I'm just tired and been really lacking sleep for a fortnight now. We've been averaging like 6 hours because of how late we have been traveling home. So like for context, without traffic and no tolls, which is what we usually do, the drive to and from one way to our new house is 40 minutes. So it's a long drive and in a whole area that we're just not used to at all. We didn't grow up there. We didn't grow up even thinking we would have to live there. And the housing crisis has pushed us out that way. So that is why we are still exploring the area and we're very keen to, and we love what we've seen so far. It's not like it's bad, but it's just like very far from everything we know. So we've been doing that. So that's how we've been kind of exploring when we want to get a quick lunch or dinner in between the reno. But obviously when we're settled in, we will properly explore the area, but we still can't afford fancy food because obviously then mortgage expenses, bills, etc. will kick in, and that will be terrifying. So very not excited for that. I'm so tired. Day 2 of painting, and Bill has taken over for me because I'm just so tired. So he's doing the part above the fridge, since the fridge is actually coming this Saturday, so we had to skip to that one. But today I did I finished the very top one. I've only done one layer for everything, so they're not perfect, but they're definitely better than before. Then I just finished that one, and I just did this one. So yeah, all of the yellow staining is gone. You can see that some parts aren't the best, like here it's a bit darker, but apparently to get really good paint, you kind of need to do 3 coats, and I don't know if I'm bothered to do that. So this is the method we're using. And then there's still this one, this which looks gross, and all of these as well. So there's a whole other side I haven't done yet. And going into this section here, I flipped around the boards I did yesterday and did the other side since yesterday's ones dried. So these are all the sides that are now drying, and then everything can be put back into the kitchen once the kitchen's done. But this is our little mess. Garage is here too. It started raining really heavily today, so Bill tried to do as much of the mowing as he could, but he still didn't finish the lawn. So that's out there. But otherwise, that's the progress that we've made today. Update time. I know this is a lot of me just basically talking to you guys instead of actually vlogging. I'm sorry, I am not professional at this, nor am I trying to make it a job. So just thought I would literally update you whenever I can. So basically we are going to start with the tradies coming in. So the blinds guy is coming on Saturday, the electrician's coming on Monday. It could be the other way around because Bill has been taking care of organizing and communicating with them. So we're very grateful to my dad for linking us up with them because he already had those contacts, and that means that it saves us a lot of time of trying to gather quotes from strangers. So that has been really good and efficient. So basically we will hopefully have all of the professional renos done within the next week, and then after that we can actually buy main furniture and actually move everything, which I'm so keen for because I am such a decor girly. Like, I want to make the house a home. I want to actually make it have that feminine touch and that mixture of me and Bill's personalities. I am not as into all the changes that need to be made to actually make it a livable place. So this is really boring to me, which is why I'm grateful that Bill has taken over, because usually I'm the admin person, but he knows that he is definitely better at this than I am. So he has taken the reins, and I have been basically left to focus on my work and admin, especially since I already moved the majority of my items over. I literally just have my clothing and my desk left, which is amazing. Like, I have basically nothing else to go. Like, I managed to pack up my whole life, my last nearly 25 years, just in like, I don't know, like 10 boxes, which is crazy. Hello, it's my birthday eve, and we have come to the house to try and finish off as much of the painting as we can. And I thought I'd take you guys through the process so that you can motivate me, because I'm so tired of painting. The reason why we're painting the kitchen is because of all the oil and just old cooking stains on the inside. All the outsides of the cabinets are fine because they have been replaced over the years, but not the inside. So they're very dirty, and we think the house is about 40 years old. So obviously that means that there's been like a lot of damage done on the inside. So I'm going to do the bottom of the cupboard that you guys are right now placed inside. And basically, to get all of the oil and basically just like gross food stains off, I need to use the crud again, and also this microfiber towel. So I'm going to first spray, then wipe off, and then I'll tell you guys how I paint. It's so gross. It's not perfect, but as long as the stains aren't big enough, that paint is going to like make it come out 3D of the actual cupboard, it's fine. Like, as long as it's still going to make the paint flat on the surface and make it look new. So then I get the paint. This is my setup. So I need the plastic sheet so that I can basically place it wherever without putting paint all over the floor or the surface. And then I have this roller, which I have rolled off the tray just to like flatten it out so it's not super thick. And then I basically just go ahead and I try and avoid the wall around it, which doesn't need to be painted. And for corners, I'll show you guys after. So I've done the majority except for the edges, which I'll go through with a small brush, but I also just saw the side of this cupboard, so I'm gonna do that too. I also can't easily film for you guys because I actually left my tripod at a friend's place. So usually I'd be showing you guys like other angles, but I just cannot paint and also sort this out. So I'm just narrating and I'm doing a lot of telling, not showing in this vlog. Brush, also from Bunnings. I just dip it into the paint. So I didn't film it before, but this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go over that and had to go these edges and here. What the other one looks like for context. I think the other one was dirtier, but yeah, that's my setup here. It's my birthday Boxing Day. We're spending it here because we have to wait for the washing machine and fridge. The oven already arrived, so that's good. Update from today. It's now 4 p.m. How do you feel about what we did today?
Productive but tired.
Yeah. Well, Bill is still finishing the lawn, just waiting for the chargers to reload, but there's just so much grass. It's taken him so many times to finish the whole lawn. Now we have our shelves, which is good. It means that once the rest of the renos are done in the kitchen, we can start actually putting things into the cupboards. And we also cleared all of our things we brought over from our current house into the wardrobes because we just want everything to be clear and clean for the tradies to come. This is our new range hood, new induction cooktop and new oven. Here is Bill's work on the lawn, and this is the corner that he still has to go. He's so tired. And here is the laundry. So this is what I cleaned in the morning, and this is the new washing machine. And here is our sink with the parts where I'm gonna put like the laundry detergents at the top. And they also plugged it up for us. So basically we gave it a rinse because they advised us to just do one wash through without any clothes in it, but just to like kind of clean it out itself. And yeah, Bill also had to sweep behind here, and there was like all these spiders and ants here. Pretty gross. This is also an outdoor TV where...
Let's see where it plugs into. I think the way they did it was that they actually plugged it into the laundry socket. I don't even know if the TV works. I mean,
I tried it, it didn't work.
Well, it's not plugged in, so we don't.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll see what happens if we attempt it one day, because it'd be nice for events. Like if you're having a funny event, you can do slideshows. So I think that'd be cute because we are very much an event couple. We actually have barely even gone into the retreat, to be honest, because it needs a lot of work, but we're going to wait till the electrician installs different lights. That's the garage. They left their darts for us, and these are the two ways that you get into the house. So this one is into the living room, this one's into the dining room, and this window here is our kitchen. We're at Harvey Norman Auburn so that we can pick up a security camera that Bill ordered already, and we're click and collecting.
Yeah, that's right.
This is a very big store. We've only been to the Harvey at Wiley, so never been to this branch.
This one's even bigger, yeah.
It's massive. Of like really spread out David Jones vibe. Like it's really bright and very neutral toned. It's really pretty.
It is very pretty. And the
Bill's
prices
admiring
actually,
all the dining tables.
it's actually good prices.
1,500.
For 2.2 meters over 2K.
Not really. We are walking.
Do you want to go down there or?
Oh you can really play. Okay.
Wait, how do I flip this? I can't flip this?
The blinds tradie and his wife are here, and they just started on the house, and because we basically have no precious items in the house, we were just like, let's go on a walk for exercise. So both of us have meetings in like the next hour, so we're just like actually walking down the street, which we've never done. Our kitchen, and now look inside the cupboards because we painted them, so look inside. They look very white. Bill's office. This is his makeshift office right now. This is our room.
Oh, this is the laundry.
Yeah.
It's good.
This is the garden. You like how Bill did the grass?
Yes.
Literally just 2 weeks ago, it was like up to here. Yeah. Like that's how tall it was.
Yeah.
So he did a great job. We've had such a massive full day here, so I wanted to give an update. We arrived just before 8 a.m. The blinds guy with his wife came around 9 to 12:30. The electrician just came as well about an hour ago, and he just did a second call out to look through everything that we want again, because the first time was with my dad. And so he will resend us a quote. Not 100% sure when he will actually come and do the work, but he also showed us how our switchboard worked, because he kind of knows that we're young and we've never owned a house. So we are just packing up and we're gonna head off. It was also a really nice sunny hot spring day, so I'm really happy. I sat out in the sun for a little bit and it was so nice. I also napped on the baby mat again because it was so comfy. This was actually nice to help imagine what it's like to actually just be here during the day and actually just be living here and chilling and relaxing. So I had fun. Did you have fun?
I did have fun. It was good.
We're back at Harvey Norman, and this time we're actually browsing for our
Beds.
dining table chairs, and rug for the couch. We're actually going to be taking Bill's family couch because they recently moved as well, so that is not going to be a worry till we want to upgrade it. It's kind of just a temporary solution so we don't spend so much money for now. Imagine if you had this, like that big, I don't know what you call it.
These are really cool. Look.
Oh, that's so cool. Right, so you have the light and then when it rains you don't.
Yeah, so...
This is the cutest bed. And look at this little like king chair, I love it. We are now heading into the bed section. Want our room to be very peaceful room. What do you want?
Wait, so it's boucle, not peaceful? Sorry.
No, it is, as in like, I just don't know
it.
how to like make it peaceful, like what kind of setup I want.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's hard to tell.
I think you need non-hard corners.
Yeah.
Nice curves to make you feel relaxed.
Yeah, true.
It's like something like this, the corner's a bit too sharp. Doesn't make you feel relaxed.
I don't mind the backing, because I know that you were thinking about this type.
Yeah, it was.
And if you're here tomorrow,
You bought it! Oh.
We bought the table. So we had a really good salesperson. He wasn't forceful at all. He was just like, have a think about it, answered all our questions. We were getting distracted because of our short attention span and being like, what about this one? But he put up with us and he was very like calm. And he was just like, okay, I'll wait till you guys have a think about it. Because we went back to the table instead of like leaving. And we thought about it, and basically the set was how much?
So in total, including delivery, it was 1.4k about.
And for 8 chairs, a table, and delivery. So,
yeah,
and we only need to assemble the last 2 chairs.
Yeah, because the table and the 6 chairs was a package of $1,000, and we could have left it there, but it's good to have some extra chairs. They were $150 each for. We bought 2 extra chairs, and then there was $100 delivery fee, which Seems getting a rental ourselves, and that would have cost about $70. So,
and you could get similar designs for cheaper from, say, Temple Webster, but we were just like, this is Harvey Norman. Like, it's a pretty good brand. We may as well go with it.
The main difference was that, for a little bit less, you go Temple Webster. Not to say Temple Webster's trash, but like, you're not getting real sintered stone. This was actually a real sintered stone top.
Bills and materials guy. So he's researched all the different materials and he was like, this one's more worth it.
Yeah, it was pretty scratch resistant. It looked quite durable. It was in very good condition, even though it was a clearance model. But there was no scratches on it. It looked in very good condition. And then, as opposed to a lot of the Temple Webster stuff, it's just wood with the wrap, and sometimes it's like not even the glossy wrap. It's like those matte wraps, and they're like so easy to tell that's just fake. But this is actually real sintered stone, and I'm a material boy, but like, I think it's good to know that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know anything about these things.
Even the salesperson was like, "Oh, well, you know about all."
Yeah, you've done your research.
Yeah.
So we're happy. That is like the first actual like furniture purchase that we've done.
Yeah.
So,
and we weren't really intending on buying something.
We literally just wanted to browse after our office day. Like, we didn't really mean to actually buy, but it was a good deal, so we just did it, and we're happy.
Oh, yeah. Onto the bed next. I think the bed's the next thing.
I'm gonna end this video here, so you can wait for the next one to see all of the furniture start coming in, and tomorrow our electrician is going to come and do everything that he needs to do, so we're going to be waking up super early to meet him at 7 a.m.